Welcome to the Missouri Department of Transportation's Adopt a Highway program. Since 1987, people like you have been picking up litter along Missouri's roadways to help keep our state clean. More than 9,000 volunteer groups have joined in an effort, and your hard work is helping our environment. Without you, the cost of maintaining Missouri's roads would be higher for MODOT and all of our citizens. Adopt a Highway is a great activity for individuals, families, businesses, churches, civic organizations, and other groups with an interest in keeping our roadsides clean and attractive, but don't mind getting a little dirty themselves. You can improve your community by picking up trash and teaching others not to litter. We're thrilled you've decided to make a difference. Above all else, we want you to be safe during your pickup. So before you begin an activity, please review all of our safety rules and guidelines. Be sure to get trash bags, safety vests, and caution flags from MODOT. We also provide a brochure, The Adopter's Guide to Safety. To reinforce the safety guidelines, please review the following with all members of your cleanup crew. Schedule your cleanup during daylight hours and favorable weather. Install caution flags on your Adopt a Highway signs right before you clean up. And please remember to remove the flags when your work is complete. Avoid working in areas with bridges, overpasses, or underpasses. Also avoid paved or unpaved shoulders and medians. Stay clear of construction projects, mowing operations, and maintenance activities. During your cleanup, you must wear safety vests to be visible to others during the cleanup. You must be aware of oncoming traffic and park all vehicles off roadways and shoulders. These safety guidelines should also be followed. Wear light-colored clothing, a hat, long sleeves, heavy work gloves, and protective shoes or boots. Remember to watch out for each other. Wear sunscreen. Always have a first aid kit available. Drink plenty of fluids to prevent dehydration. Carpool to minimize the number of cars or trucks along the roadsides. When possible, unload volunteers on roadsides rather than on shoulders or highways. Remember to keep at least one vehicle at the adoption site in case of an emergency. Know the location of the nearest hospital or emergency room. Volunteering by yourself or with a group can be very rewarding, but you need to be alert of your surroundings. We want you to be aware of these possible seasonal hazards. Watch out for slippery slopes. Be careful where you step and watch for holes. Be watchful for snakes, insects, ticks, and poison ivy. Don't discard cigarettes or matches on the roadside, which could possibly cause a grass or brush fire. Volunteers need to be cautious about every item they come across. Unfortunately, we can't control what others leave along our roadways, but we can control our reaction. Never pick up the following: syringes and hypodermic needles. Containers that are labeled or unlabeled need to be treated with caution. We don't want anyone to pick up containers such as gas cans or propane tanks and trying to dispose of those types of containers. These containers shouldn't even be open because they could have hazardous substances or dangerous vapors or gases that could cause serious injury or illness. Immediately back up from any unknown container or item and notify your local authorities. Any items too large or bulky to safely handle. Dead animals should be left for MODOT personnel to remove. Finally, don't overstuff the trash bags. And remember to tie the bags shut. Don't use or possess illegal drugs or alcoholic beverages before or while working on roadsides. Don't work on roadways, shoulders, medians, bridges, or inside tunnels. Don't work during bad weather, extreme temperatures, and peak travel times. Don't participate in horseplay or activity that might distract drivers. Don't work to the point of exhaustion. Don't work where herbicides recently have been applied. If in doubt, check with your MODOT contact. Don't pick up, remove the lid from, shake, or even touch any hazardous substances like syringes or drug-making equipment, or any other suspicious litter. Instead, mark the area in some way and call MODOT or your area's Missouri State Highway Patrol. Don't overstuff litter bags or compact them. Remember to tie the bags' tops and place them together, if possible, near the roadway shoulder. Place all filled trash bags at the edge of the grass next to the shoulder. Do not place the bags or any other objects on the shoulder, as this may be needed for emergency stopping by vehicles. Report your activity to MODOT when completed. Mention the location of special items MODOT needs to pick up. If in doubt about whether or not to pick something up, don't pick it up. These guidelines were developed with your safety in mind. Please follow them at all times. Think safety first, and thank you again for your assistance in keeping Missouri's roadsides clean. You help provide a cleaner state for all of us, and we couldn't do it without you. Your hard work and dedication does not go unnoticed. You have our thanks and the thanks of all who travel Missouri roads. And it's a great way to get some exercise.